Hey everyone, and welcome once again for this evening on our third stream for this afternoon actually. So right now we're on with PGL F1 Sunday League for round 6 of 23, and it's a Monaco Grand Prix, one and only fun race. Well, not only one only fun race, but one of the most fun races that we usually have to watch, not racing. That's the most fun part about it, that we're the one watching. So we have 19 drivers in this session so far. Let's see. Just starting our 18-minute qualifying session right now, and then we're going to get on to the 50% race right here at Monaco. So let's have a look at our grid. But just before that, guys, please don't forget to leave a like on this stream, and do check out the 2 previous streams that we did for this evening there as well. And whenever you guys do get a chance for that. I know it's a pretty late down over there in UK for most of you guys, well, in Europe that you're there right now. But yeah, do leave a like on the stream, and remember, if you are new around here, guys, just make sure to subscribe to the channel, because we do got quite a few league races going on just over the course of a week, and we have another exciting one coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday, right? I kind of lose track of days sometimes with the way my work schedule is, and with the league races I do. I think the league races is the only thing that keep me track on the different days as it is, because I know what I'm doing on which league I'm doing on which day. So tomorrow we got another race coming up as well. Look forward to that, as well as Tuesday, Wednesday, and I guess Thursday. I think almost every day except for Saturday right now we're doing league races. My work schedule kind of just got in the way of the Saturday, so we're gonna have to ease off that for just a bit for now at least. But yeah, so far so good. Let's see, how am I gonna call his first PSN name that I'm seeing here? I'll probably go with I guess it's like Black Cherry or something. I think that's what he was trying to go for here, I assume. Hey Ethan, what's up, man? And yeah, so we're gonna go with that. We're going to the grid here right now. So Black Cherry GSXR. If I got that wrong, I'm so sorry. I do try my best at this. And we got Scotty there. Now we got Ice Cream, Codfish, Johnny Stokes, Bray Train. We got Scooby. We got Beefy. We got Mikey, Little Etty, and that's Ethan there. That's who's in the chat there right now, guys. We got Walker. We got Maddie. We got Conrad there. Mr. Rage. We got DT Bears, Dean, Clarky, Vintage, and Racer Avocado. Where do you guys get these names? I'm honestly not sure. But it's a lot of fun on my end to call them. I'll be honest with you. I enjoy doing it. No offense to it. So let's get on. Where's my controller right now? I'm just looking for things all over the place right now. So let's get on to someone who's running on track right now. So we got just about 15 minutes left in this qualifying session. No lap times posted as yet, but we'll start the season very shortly, as we got Ice Cream on a lap here right now, and we're trying to follow him as he finishes off with that. Let's get a few more stats up on screen if we can here right now, just a lap data to have a look on what's happening. It's very, very good, guys, to see a grid of 19 drivers in for the Monaco Grand Prix. As I know, just about yesterday was probably about 11 drivers only checked in for this race. I was like, what on earth is happening? Don't these guys really want to avoid Monaco like this? But it's PGL. These guys are pretty good around here. Let's have a look and see how their qualifying session is going to go, and how fun this race is going to be to watch. We got quite a bit of a busy grid right now. Well, not too much busy actually. Some of the drivers are in, some are out, and just a bit of half and half right now to see what's happening. So we got some lap times coming in already. We got a 111.3 from DT Bears. We got Codfish 119.1, and let's see where Ice Cream is going to go. He goes P2 right now, 112.028 so far is his lap time. And now we got Scotty there on a lap as well. Let's have a look at him in the Renault as he's flying through the track here right now and loses a end plate on his front. A little more than an end plate actually he lost there. Let's see if he's going to finish this lap still, and where that's going to go. Maddie there goes 111.1, goes on to a provisional pole start for now at least, and Scotty finishes the lap with a 111.5 with a broken wing on that account. So good job on him for actually getting that done still. Walker now takes over provisional pole. 109.7 sets a whole new level of with the lap times here. So let's see if anyone else is going to get that close to Walker there. I'm quite sure someone will, as we got a few more drivers out on their hot laps here right now. We got Scooby. I think he has got started on his lap. Where is Mr. Rage on track here right now? He's invalidated his current lap, so he's going to have to try that again. Unfortunate for him, but let's get on back to Scooby here as he's on a hot lap going. We got a few more drivers on out laps at the moment. I'm probably going to lose some breath with this stream here right now, being it's the third stream for the afternoon as well. But it's a lot of fun doing this. Sundays is always a busy day doing that. Oh, and a bit into the wall. Loses the entire front wing, Scooby does there, and he's going to have to get back into the pits. And fortunate for him, the car is still in qualifying. It's still good. They can get it repaired in time and get it back out on track once again. We got Johnny Stokes and Black Cherry GSS. We're going to just go with Black Cherry before I just lose my head trying to say this PSN names here. Johnny Stokes on a hot lap here right now. We're trying to see where he's going to go on the grid. He's going through the tunnel section at the moment here over in Sector 2. So let's see how he finishes his lap and what sort of lap times we're going to be seeing from him here right now. And he cuts across through, so he's not going to finish that lap. That's an invalidated lap there right there. Little lefty there. Ethan here. Let's see where Ethan is going to go. I'll just start calling him Ethan on stream. You guys can get used to that now. And seems to be on a pretty good lap going through. Let's see where he's going to go on the grid. Ethan's a pretty fast driver. He just did a purple sector 1 as well, so he's looking good for getting at least a top 3 lap time here. Hopefully a top 5, if not a top 3. But let's see how it goes, because some sectors do tend to go pretty well for drivers on this track, and then some sectors do not go that well. So still following on with Ethan as he's currently in sector 2 and going through. Let's see how he finishes this lap though. Has anything changed with a few lap times? I don't think so than what we had so far. We got a few more drivers on the hot laps right now and a few more getting out and out laps. We got Braytrain with a 112.028. And we got Dean feeling there just going P2 right now, 110.8 as Purple Sector 2 comes off of Ethan here. He's flying through the track now in Sector 3 and about to finish his lap. And hasn't lost an end plate or anything from that car. Sliding up around a little bit though with the car, but he gets across the line here right now. Let's see where he goes. P3 111.004. Incredible lap time from him, and that's gonna put him in P3 for now. Hold it on there at least, but I think that's a pretty good time. Might be able to get at least a top 5 start with that if it holds on through to the rest of the session. Let's see what else is going to work for him though, as we got a few more drivers getting off on their time here right now. Vintage here in down in the back. He's on the he's driving the AlphaTauri here, and let's see, purple sector 2 for him so far, so he's flying on through. How these guys do it at Monaco, I don't know. I still hit the barriers everywhere I go. I'll probably do a few laps without touching the car anywhere and then just break a piece of that front wing off. So I still need a lot of practice if I'm going to get it right on this track. But let's see how it goes so far. And Vintage goes P9, 113.1. Yeah, I'm quite sure he can do a better lap than that. Let's go down to Clarky here, who's invalidated his current lap that he's running on. So he's going to have to try that again. Mr. Black Cherry here, running in P12. And that's what I'm going to call him from now on until someone gives me a better pronunciation of that PSN name. But we're going to work it with that. Yeah, but so far, guys, so good for this qualifying session. We have some pretty interesting lap times. Walker there eliminating the competition right now with his 109.7. I wonder how much practice he's had on this track here, because I don't know, that's quite an incredible time, man. He's doing a pretty good time there. And there, where is Beefy Red? Oh, he's in P7 right now with a 111.8. And I know Beefy and Walker are teammates here, so Red Bull drivers, let's see what the time difference is going to be between the two of them. Black Cherry trying to finish off a lap here right now. Has a bit of traffic with Codfish in front of him here right now as well. And let's see how he gets. He's about to get onto the pit straight. Just one more turn to avoid. Oh, and messes that up a bit. Lost about a tenth or two there. And let's see where he goes on the grid. Goes 113.3 into P10 right now, and getting on down to Mr. Age, who is doing a purple sector 2 and running in sector 3, about to finish his lap. Let's see where he goes on the grid here right now. Oh, and goes P2. Quite an incredible time. 110.6. 210 faster than what Dean did there in P3 now. He is down to, but still not too bad of a time for him. Running pretty well. We're going to go on over to Mikey there, and let's see. He's running in Sector 1 here right now. A bit tricky and bumpy through Sector 1, to be honest with you, on this track. And it takes a little bit to actually get through here pretty well. And these guys are doing an incredible job here right now of actually getting such good lap times in. That's a purple Sector 2. Sector 1 from Mikey there. So purple Sector 1 from him. Let's see if his Sector 2 is going to be purple as well. Got a yellow flag going on in Sector 2 there as well right now. There's somebody probably just a bit off track or just trying to get out of the way. I'm not sure. Racer Avocado is out of the session. Has not made a lap time as yet. And I think that was what happened in Sector 2 there just a second ago. So you got Mikey getting through at the end of the tunnel section here right now. Let's see how this lap is going for him as he's about to get over the line for sector. Oh, and gets a purple sector 2 as well. So he's on for a pretty good lap here right now, flying through sector 3, and let's see where he's going to go. And Mr. Ray seems to have done a second lap and increased his time all the way up into the 109s now, a 109.9. and he's just about 2 tenths away. And Mikey goes P3 right now, 110.6. So very, very good lap times coming off of these guys here right now. Gotta say, quite impressive, especially with those 111s. They're not too bad. And we still got a few more drivers yet to get some lap times in. Let's get on back down to Clarky here, running in Sector 1 at the moment. So let's see where he's going to go on the grid. We got just about 7.5 minutes left in qualifying right now. A little under half of the time. And then we're going to get straight into the 50% race in just a bit. But so far so good, guys. I think qualifying is going to be quite interesting coming down closer to the end. And then we're going to see how good the race start is going to go. Remember, it's a very short run getting down into turn 1 here for this track. And then it's just very narrow all the way through, and not a lot of room in terms of runoff here. So we'll see how these guys do it here. And remember, it's very, very difficult to overtake on a track like Monaco. So it's going to be interesting to see how it works out for these drivers here in the race session, because that's why qualifying is actually so important here at Monaco. It's very difficult to overtake on this track. So hopefully these guys can get a really good time in before the end of the session. Let's switch on. That's Clarky going back into the pace. Hasn't made a lap time as yet. Going back to Johnny Stokes here right now, who is running in Sector 2, about to get into Sector 3. And does a purple Sector 2, so on for a pretty good lap. Let's see how he's going to finish that here right now. Sorry guys, and unfortunately he invalidates that lap, so he's going to have to try that again. Okay, sorry about that disconnection for just a second there. So let's see what we've missed so far. So quite a few lap times in already, and we got a full grid now of 20 drivers. I think Jay Kelly joined on there. So definitely going to be an interesting race here at Monaco with 20 drivers on the grid. He's just getting a few things sorted. So Walker still holding on to provisional pole with a 109.147, and he's retired off of the session there. He's good with that. Conrad there in second right now, 109.3. Mr. Rage in P3 right now with a 109.9. And then Mikey there P4, 110.2. Not too bad with the lap times right now. Maddie there P5, 110.7. Dean currently P6, 110.8. And Ethan there in 7, 111.004. That's still a pretty good time holding on there. Ice Cream 111.3. We can see how competitive this grid actually is here right now. DTBF's 9th now with a 111.3, 111.4 for Vintage there in 10. Scotty now in the 11th with a 111.5. Beefy 12 with a 111.8, and then we go on to Black Cherry there 113.3 and 13. Then we got a 114.8 for Codfish, and Braithwaite with a 114.8 as well, 900 per second slower than what Codfish did. So Jay Kelly trying to get a lap time in, Johnny Stokes trying to get a lap time in, and Clarkey back into the pits. He's going to have to get her back quickly if he wants to get a lap time in here. Just about under 3 minutes left in this qualifying session here right now, guys. So not a lot of time left to do this as yet, and these guys are going to have to get a move on with this if they really want to get a good starting position on their grid here. So let's see where Jay Kelly is going to finish with this lap, and I think Johnny Stokes were waiting for him as well to try and get to the end of his lap there. Okay, so end of qualifying here right now. Let's see if anyone else is still running. Beefy might still be on a lap here. I'm not sure as yet. Looks like he still is on a lap. Sorry for this connection for a second there. And so a few drivers out of the session, unfortunately, not able to make a time. Clark is still trying to make a lap time there right now. Let's see, Beefy's improving. He's 111.8 right now. Oh, he actually did. 111.019, improved by 8 tenths up into P8 there right now. Walker still holds on though to provisional pole with his 109.1, and Conrad now in second. Clarky there goes up to P3 with his final lap time that he actually just did to make, and barely making it onto P3 for that start of the race either the way there, either two. So 109.8 from him, Mr. Rage 109.9, Dean there in fifth, so not too bad. We're gonna wait to see if anyone else is still running. I think Jay Kelly might still be running a lap there at the moment, and I'm not sure if he's gonna finish that or not. We'll have a look at that in just a bit. As qualifying is officially over here for the Monaco session. We're going to get straight into the final results for starting grid, and then get into our formation lap and the start of the Monaco Grand Prix for PGL F1 Sunday League, guys. So we're looking forward to a pretty interesting race start here right now, and I think yes, Jay Kelly needs to retire after the session, and then that's going to be it. We're going to get straight into our race session here right now. So let's just wait for that to happen, and we can get on move on to that session there. Okay, so let's have a look at our qualifying results there right now. Walker is going to be starting on pole there. Got the fastest lap time in that section, 109.1, pretty impressive. Connor is going to start in second. Clark is starting P3. Mr. Rage is going to start P4. Dean starts fifth. Mikey starts sixth. Maddie starts seventh. Ethan starts in 8th, Beefy starts 9th, Ice Cream is going to start 10, DTBF starts 11, Vintage in 12, Scotty starts 13, we got Black Cherry starting 14, J. Kelly starts 15, Codfish starts 16, Braytrain starts 17, Johnny Stokes will start 18, Scooby starts 19, and Racer Avocado will be starting there in 20th position there. And once again, guys, don't forget to leave a like on this stream, and let's get on through to the race session here now. Hopefully, Ethan, you don't lag out on the race, but let's see how it's going to go. I'm going to have a look on my end as well to see if that's going to happen. But hopefully, no lagging issues with any drivers this evening. Hopefully, for just a good race getting on through. So, once again, guys, getting into turn 1. Let's see how that race start is going to go getting through there. I'm quite sure this is Monaco, guys. It's going to be very hard for these guys to avoid contact between the cars. It's going to happen either way. No matter how hard they actually try to avoid this, it's going to happen at some point. Even if it's not purposely done. It's usually not purposely done, but let's see how that's going to go. It's going to be a bit interesting to see this race start as it's going to go. I think I did a previous Monaco race was Friday that went by. We had another Monaco race then. It was quite interesting. So we're going to see how this one goes. Some very competitive lap times there during that qualifying session. So I think it's going to be quite an impressive start. And let's see how much drivers are going to be able to finish. We got a full grid of 20 drivers. I think I had 19 on that Friday Monaco race that I did. So 20 drivers on this grid. Let's see how this race starts. We're about to get into that very, very shortly here. But getting started on the formation lap here right now as Walker is going to get these guys led around the track. And let's get our stats up on screen. So we're going to do lap data and we're going to leave telemetry on. Let's have a look at tires as they are. So top 10 cars are going to be starting on the soft tires, and 11 to 20 are going to be starting on the mediums. How well organized are these guys right now? Look at that. Top 10 on the red mediums, and everyone else on the yellow the soft, and then to the medium tires. So we'll see how that goes out for them. So let's keep this on position changes for the race start. And hopefully that leaderboard doesn't get mixed up again, but it tends to happen sometimes. We really can't avoid it too much, guys. You know how it goes. So it's going to be a 39 lap race around here with just over a minute per lap. So gives us an average of about 45 minutes for the race as usual. So it's going to be an interesting 45 minutes of racing. We'll see how that goes. I don't know how much drivers you guys expect to be in this race still after the first 5 laps. We're going to see how that goes though. We're starting off with a full grid of 20 drivers, so it's going to be a bit interesting to see how this race is going to go. That is Walker just cutting across, not even interested in trying to drive through as he should. So they're about to get to the end of the formation lap there right now and just get on back to the starting grid. Everyone's going to get settled back on the grid, and then we're going to get started with that race. Really looking forward to see what the race start is going to be like here. Alright guys, we're just about ready to go. We're just waiting for the last car. That's I think I don't know what happened in the back. I see a bit of a switch happening from what we had in qualifying. I know I think Racer Avocado was the last car on the grid. I see a bit of a switch happening in the back. I'm not sure why that's happened, but I think maybe J. Kelly had a penalty from qualifying, maybe. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's see what's going to happen as we're just about ready to get started here. And let's see if Conrad is going to get a good run on Walker getting down into turn 1. We're going to try to keep an eye on most of the grid as we can to try to catch any incident, so you guys can just focus on that. And we have the position change on the leaderboard, so you guys will be able to see that as well as we get on through. So I'm going to try to follow as much as I can what's going to happen, because sometimes that leaderboard might just get mixed up, and we're just going to just focus on the track with everyone. And we're having a glitch right now. Like, are you kidding me? Guys, we're just stuck on the grid. I'm going to have a look in Discord here right now to see what's happening, because I can't see anything. And yep, does seem to be a glitch here right now. Definitely seems to be a glitch, and that's unavoidable. We're gonna have to leave, and yeah, I'm just gonna turn the mic off for a second before I start screaming into it here, right? Now this is so annoying. Alright, so let's just give this a second here, guys, to try and get this sorted through and get started with the race.